afternoon and good evening, depending on where you're watching us from. My name is Chidi. I'm reaching you from Toronto, Canada. Thank you so much for your support. Thanks to all of you on YouTube who have been going to subscribe. We're getting close to that 1,000 mark, and then from there it's going to be boom. But thank you so much. It looks like we're going to escape the big sledgehammer of YouTube because of your subscription. So thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for subscribing to our YouTube channel, Worship Media. If you have not subscribed, please hop over to YouTube. Look for Worship Media with the WM logo and click subscribe. Also click that bell sign there so you can get notification whenever we post a new video. Now, if you have a lot of your questions are already answered in some of the videos that we have on our YouTube channel, so please go there and make sure that you find your answers there. Hey, my big sister is on. Mona, thank you for signing in. Hey, Gail Salmon, oh, how you doing? Thank you. Oscar Aponimo, thank you for signing in. All right, today we're not going to spend a lot of time. We're going to try to keep our videos very short because people don't have so much time to do these things. Today I'm talking about how to write Canadian resumes. Now the reason is because a lot of you already asking me, hey, you went on the sites we directed you to, and then you saw the jobs that were there and you saw the jobs that you're interested in, but the problem was how to write your resume. A lot of you've sent me your resume, which is also CV, just for your information. A resume is also your CV, your curriculum vitae. Now it is called resume in most of North America, but it's the same thing as your CV. A lot of you sent me your CVs, and when I looked at your CVs, you had like 5-6 pages. Well, these are some of the things that I'm going to talk about here. There is a way that employers here treat your resume, which is different from a lot of places. So let me go to the few points I'm going to talk to you about concerning how to write a Canadian CV. Now, this is for those of you who want to maybe immigrate to Canada through getting a job, okay? A lot of you who are looking for skills or looking for a job here, this is how you should write your Canadian resume. Number one, keep it very short. Keep it very short, especially if you're just graduating from school, you don't have a lot of work experience. Nobody's impressed by 10 pages of resume. Actually, it turns them off. I know a lot of your resumes are 2 pages or 3 pages, but please try as much as possible if you can squeeze everything in 1 page. Don't be thinking, oh, my resume is small, it's not loaded with things. No, they're not looking for, there's a job, most times there's a job they have advertised for, and they're looking for somebody who matches what they have specified in that job. So they're not really interested in your long list of qualifications and achievements. Sometimes they actually get you in trouble, okay? Sometimes you put all that and you become overqualified. So overqualification is also something that can make you lose a job, so be careful with that. So keep your resume short and simple. If you can keep it in 1 page, best for you. Change for each job. Change your resume for each job. If you're applying for a job, even if it is related, but make sure that you direct your resume to that particular job that you're applying for. One thing to do: look at the job advertisement. Look for the keywords in that job. Look for that is my story. Elsie, so you're on. Sorry, ma. Okay, thank you for being on, Elsie. Elsie is one of my greatest supporters. Thank you so much for all you do for Worship Media in the background. Now, make sure that you change each resume to suit each job. Okay, just zero in on what they're asking you for and tailor your resume to that job. Okay, use the keywords that they have used in their job, in the job advert. Use the keywords because they don't have time. They're going to scan through thousands of resumes. They're going to keep yours aside if you have touched on the keywords that they advertise in their advertisement. Now, include volunteer work. Include all those volunteer works that you have done. Okay. Include all those volunteer works that you have done. It is important. They may not be like your job experience, but it is good to show everything that you did. You may have done job, but you were not employed when you were not employed when you did that job, or you were working in another company, or in another job that you had, but not a company that is actually set up to do the particular job that you did there. But in the course of your work there, they found out that you could do it, and you did it on a voluntary level. Include it in your resume, because that counts as job experience. Now, another thing you should do is sync your resume with your social media. Remember, I've told you to update each resume to rhyme with the job that you're looking for. But as you're changing your resume, one thing you have to do, I know it might look cumbersome, it might look stressful, but every time you're writing your resume, you're going to submit it to an employer. Today is a day of social media. You have to go around your Instagram, go around your Facebook, go around your Snapchat, go around the most important place to go is to go to your linked profile. And if you don't have a LinkedIn profile, you're wasting your time. Go to linkedin.com, open a profile there, because that is one of the professional sites that people trust a lot. linkedin.com. Go there and get yourself a profile. It is more important to you than Facebook and YouTube and Snapchat and all the chats in the world. So go there and open yourself a profile. Now, when you apply for a job, when you write your resume, you have to go back there and update your profile to show that is exactly what you're doing. Okay, don't leave your profile that says you're a doctor there and be submitting a resume that says you're a carpenter, because when they go back and they see your profile reading that you're a doctor, they're not even going to consider you. So make sure that you go back and update all your social media. One other thing I want you to do is go back to your social media. And if you're not able to, someone like me, I'm self-employed, I do a lot of things on my own. Okay, I have all my companies are like, I run them myself, and with my wife and other partners. So I don't really, whatever you see is what you get. My profile out there is who I am. But if you know that your profile out there is going to disturb or distract or affect your resume and the kind of person that you want to project, you have to go around your social media profile and edit them to reflect who you really are. That could actually impact your chances of getting a job adversely. Be careful what you put, what you post on social media. Be careful when you comment on other people's social media, because when they put a search for your name, it could find you somewhere using a language that is not acceptable in the industry that you're applying to be employed in, and that could make you lose your job. Okay, I know we all party, we are free to party, but when you party and you do certain things and you take pictures and you post them, know that this could affect you. So from time to time, go around the social media and see what the internet says about you, and remove the ones that you can remove, edit the ones that you can edit, but you have to make sure that who you are on social media is who you can defend. Now, keep your resume very neat. Keep it neat, keep it clear, keep it consistent. Don't use a font that is bent this way to write at the beginning. Then use another font that is bold in the middle. Then use another font that is shy. Then use italics. Then we look at... Okay, sorry for the break in transmission. It was due to power failure from NEPA. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. So keep your resume neat, clean, and consistent, and use clear headings to talk about each part of your resume that you're going to write about. Just use clear headings to show what you're going to write about in your resume. Use keywords from the job posting. That is very, very, very key. Use the keywords. It's very, very important. Use the keywords. Don't come and let us know that you understand English, that the guy posting the job doesn't understand the thing as much as you understand. Forget about what you know about the job. Forget about what you think you know. Use the words that they have used. If it's supposed to be petroleum engineering and they wrote kerosene engineering and that's what you want, please write that I am proficient in kerosene engineering. Don't say I am proficient in petroleum engineering. If you do that, maybe they're using a computer first of all to sort out the resume. The software will not pick out your resume. So just use exactly what they use in your own resume. Now, finally, all I'm gonna ask you is that you review your resume before you post it. Review your resume before you send it out to the person that is advertising for the job. Make sure you don't send it in a hurry, because there could be a line there from another resume that you did. Remember, most of the times you're editing a resume that you wrote before, so you need to make sure that you proofread it line after line to make sure that there is nothing that you wrote before, a sentence that comes down and begins to counter whatever you wrote before. So proofread it. Make sure that whatever you wrote there is consistent. If you wrote that you have 5 years experience in a field, don't go and write that you were in that field from 1970 to 1995. It does not sync. It's not in sync. So if you wrote 5 years experience in cooking onugbu soup, make sure that you say you've been cooking onugbu soup from 1970 to 1975. That's the kind of thing that people take for granted, but it could mess you up. I'm going to take a few questions before I sign off. Ijoma Okoli, thank you for being on the program. You said, hello Chidi, please, is there opportunity in social scientists, for social scientists? Yes, there's great opportunity for social scientists. Go to our YouTube channel, Worship Media. You see where we did a video on the 10 hottest jobs in Canada right now. You'll be able to see also websites where you can go and see all of those jobs and the job descriptions that are available in Canada and where they need people. So go there, make sure that you subscribe to our channel. When you go there, look for the WM logo, all right? And if you subscribed to our channel last year, I need to let you know that this year you need to go and subscribe again, because that channel is no longer there. We're building from the scratch once more. So please help us go and subscribe. Let me just scroll and see if there's Sampi Pro. Thank you for being on. Where have you been? Wow, long time. Esther, thank you for being on. I'm here. Good evening. Uche Bull Instinct is Gona. Thank you, Uche. That's why you use me doing this LC. You're very funny. All right. Afamos Sigwe. Oh, Pastor Sam, thank you so much. Thank you for being on. All right. Toyin, he's bring them on camera. LC, it shows great leadership skills. Oh, thank you so much, LC. And colleague, good day, sir. But don't change your job titles. Okay, LC says don't change your job titles. All right. Had to take off. Okay, LC, please go scroll and see some of the comments that people wrote. You might even find 1 or 2 things that will help you. All right, I'm just scrolling to see if there are any questions that I missed when it was going on. Please, Chidi, the format of the resume. Idris Bubazama, the format of the resume. Okay, I'm going to post a link in our YouTube channel when we post this video, so I can show you where to get some samples of resume that will help you. I'm going to do that. Chidima Favor, hi, Rodriguez, Mike. I'm just looking for questions, and I'm on the top and no more questions. Let me come down once more, and I see someone writing a question. I need to scroll down so I can see your question, and we'll not take it there. So send me opportunities on my WhatsApp number. Okay, Ijoma Okoli, see, and is it to send you something on your WhatsApp number? I'm gonna try, but you see, we'll try as much as possible to treat everybody in one place. So send me some requests or your questions to admin@worshipmedia.ca. One last information I want to give out there is please, there's people have been asking me, wow, who give you the authority to say this? You're not an expert. Let me tell you something. I am not trained as an immigration consultant. I'm not trained as an educational consultant. I'm not trained As so many consultants that you might wish I was trained as, the only thing I know I am trained as, the only thing I claim to be a professional in, the only thing I claim to be an expert in is in helping people. And that is what I think you too can do. All we're doing is just helping people, sharing ideas that we already know. Because a lot of people, they know something, they just hoard it. They don't want other people to be privy to it, or they want to be paid before they can let out that information. Which, if it is their job, fine. But what we do is we just share ideas that we have. If it goes beyond that, then we advise people to talk to professionals in those fields. So please don't, when I say ask me anything about Canada, I say that because I know a little bit about anything concerning Canada, and I can tell you the much I know and then advise you where to get the rest of your information. So please don't get angry with me because I said ask me anything about Canada. Now I help. You hear? Because some of you wrote letters and you were yabbing me and you're harassing me. I just help. People who know too much, leave other people where they don't know too much, who need this help. Me too, I go searching for answers too. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to subscribe. From Toronto, Canada and Worship Media Studios, it's been Chidi and Erica signing out. Love you.